Hey everyone, I am back with another video. And on today's video, I'm just doing a little blog on what I do in the morning, prep time. What am I prepping today for my week? I love to prepare myself for success. If I don't do that, I mess up. I eat anything, so I don't eat out. But I'll make junk food or I'll do something that I shouldn't be doing instead of making like healthy smoothies, healthy salads, eating rice and beans, oatmeal, whatever I consider healthy based on science and nutrition. What I'm going to make for you guys today is something easy, quick, and probably it can give you some inspiration. So, first thing I'm going to start with is some oatmeal. I want to make sure I have oatmeal ready. I have 3 cups in this pan. I have filtered water. So I just put some water all the way to the top. We're going to completely submerge this, ignite the heat, and get it going. I want to get a cinnamon stick to add. Cinnamon. So I'm going to add cinnamon. A cinnamon stick, not cinnamon powder, but you could do whatever you want, but I prefer a cinnamon stick while I cook it. So one thing I noticed is I have a lot of bananas. I have like 3 bananas, and they are black. But inside, there is still some preservation. I think I have one of the best pancake recipes on YouTube. Yeah, hands down. It's super easy and it's so versatile. And it tastes like the real thing. It performs like the real thing. But hey, you know what? We all have good recipes. Okay, so I've got the oatmeal going. I actually have some hot chocolate that I made yesterday. I have to show you this recipe because this recipe is so good. It is made with actual chocolate, so it's completely different. It tastes so much different. It has like a lot of like mouthfeel to it. It's good. Really, really good. This is how you make hot chocolate without powder. Because some people don't have powder. Some people just have chocolate. Boom. And then I'm just going to give my oatmeal a stir. This is just prep. I want to prep oatmeal. I want to have some pancakes ready for me for tomorrow because the bananas are going bad. And I'm going to lower the heat down for the oatmeal about a medium low because we're going to make space for our banana pancakes. So is this a good spot to make them? I think so. I'm also going to make some wraps. These are crispy tofu wraps, which is what I'm going to eat actually. Our dry ingredients for our pancake mix couldn't be any easier than this. It's got the perfect balance of just bready, cakey pancake fluffiness. So, one thing I need is tablespoon of measurement. I need a cup. This hot chocolate is so toasty and so perfect for the weather. My dog. Let me go tell him to shush. Okay, so our oatmeal is pretty much ready. Once it hits a boil, at least for me, I like to just turn the heat off and just let it continue cooking on its own because it's going to continue cooking. With all this heat, it continues to cook. At least for the oatmeal, I like this. So this is ready. You see how it turned white? And it's all gelatinous. So now we can actually add the banana, which I will. So we'll just use that banana. And it's because I don't want to dirty any dishes, but you get the deal. I'm going to add the banana, the mashed up banana, inside the oatmeal. And the banana won't get like, it won't go bad because it's going to be inside the oatmeal. it'll be protected. So for the banana pancakes, it's going to be super easy. Again, we're going to mash up a banana. And I wanted to just mash it medium, okay? We don't want it to be too much. We don't want to turn it to a mash or a puree. We just want to mash it down and kind of remove its big chunks. I'm going to stop right here because these are banana pancakes. We want them to have the banana chunks. If you're doing this recipe and you don't want that, just mash it up, baby. You could also blend it and use it as like the banana liquid, like the milk. You can substitute it for the milk, okay? Speaking of the milk, I've got to get that. The milk that I'm going to be using today is Almond Breeze. Okay. Hi, Maxine. How you doing, girlfriend? Move aside. And I've got my pan already ready. I've got a little bit of oil spray on it, and then I'm going to put the heat all the way to the low, and it'll eventually slowly heat up, okay? So I wanted to show you that all the ingredients that I'm going to be using and how I weigh them. And everybody has their own opinion of how to weigh. And of course, the professionals have their opinion as well. But I'll grab a little, shake it, and level it up. Okay? Without pressing anything down. We add 1 cup of flour. I'm using whole wheat flour. It's the flour I prefer to use. I think it's amazing. It's kind of like AP flour, so I really like it. It just functions that way, but it still has some fiber in it because of the whole wheat flour, because it's whole wheat. Now, if you don't like whole wheat flour or you're gluten-free, just, use whatever you prefer. This recipe is so versatile, so it should be able to work with any other flour. So to me, it's just very affordable. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar. Coconut sugar is my favorite sweetener. You don't have to sweeten this if you don't want to, because the bananas are there, but I love it sweet. Gotta make it sweet, baby. Next thing that I want to do is add cornmeal. This is organic cornmeal, and I love to use this as a stabilizer. I like it more than flax meal. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of this. Make sure that it stabilizes. This is going to make sure that the pancake comes out cakey and not gummy. Okay, so I'm going to add about a tablespoon of baking powder. Not a full tablespoon, but about a tablespoon. And this is going to make sure that the pancakes fluff up really good. So there you go. These are all the ingredients that you need for pancakes. And these pancakes also make waffles. They also make cake. They also make all kinds of stuff. But all you really need is a flour of your choice. I prefer whole wheat flour, cornmeal, and baking powder, and then a sugar of your choice. And that's exactly what you need to make awesome pancakes all the time. So I'm gonna put this away. All right, the last thing that we need to do is just add our liquid. I'm gonna add a cup of non-dairy milk. I might need a little more, but we're gonna start with a cup, and then we're gonna whisk it. If I notice it's too thick, I'm gonna add a little bit of non-dairy milk, which I do. I would say about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. That's all you really need, just to bring it together into a batter that pours slightly, but not too slightly. So to me, this is good. I don't want to go any further than this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a spatula and make sure that there's no dry pieces. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside till I get everything else ready. Okay, now that I'm ready for the pancakes, I turned up the heat to medium. So I will leave the spatula here because we're going to use it till the very end. and that's going to help us use up all our batter. So I'm just going to start adding it up. I like using a scoop. I will use 2 scoops for each pancake, so it can be about a medium-sized pancake. And I think I'm only going to be able to fit 3. Okay, now we wait. So I'm going to flip now. You can see these pancakes look so delicious. They've got some color from the whole wheat. They smell so good. And what I like to do is I like to keep them in a tortilla warmer, and I just place them separately. All right, one more thing before I have to go, and that is these delicious crispy tofu wraps. Okay, so I have the tofu right there. It's already ready. I'll have a full video coming soon so you can know how to make these delicious crispy tofu. I really wanted to show you this recipe because it's super good. I'm going to put the sauce, just a nice dollop, all the way from the top to the bottom in the middle. There you go. Now, onion, a ton of lettuce, now make sure it's nice and sealed. The tomato. All right, and that is pretty much it for today's session. All I'm going to add is a little bit more ranch on top, or creamy cashew sauce. And then I've got some buffalo sauce here that I would like to use. Give it a good flavoringness. Now I'm going to eat my wrap and enjoy my day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.